Wow.
Mid-show, restream, go fuck yourself. This is 3 weeks in a row. You fucked us somehow.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, it started counting down, recording, then never recorded. So the video is going to be about, I don't know, 6 minutes short.
4 to 6 minutes late. Yeah. But yeah, Ozzy.
It's becoming a recurring thing with this fucking thing.
Yeah.
I think we're going to Duck one of them other fucking
New
spots.
company.
This is bullshit. 3 weeks in a row, bro.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
We get no sound that has sound. Last week, it's scheduled. It never goes off. Goes off an hour and a half late after I have to redo it for the 15th time. 2 weeks ago, I rescheduled it, 10 times in a row?
Right.
It kept, 8:15, 8:30, 8:45. It just kept, it wouldn't go.
Allowing
and now this week, it starts recording, then just shuts itself off.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
listen, Ozzy was the soundtrack for us at football. We had Crazy Train and Iron Man, and he's an icon.
Ozzy was a soundtrack for the 80s.
He was.
Well, it makes you wonder how many movies and how many different things he actually ended up doing.
Right. I saw one pop up that he did with Gene Simmons and somebody else, like a real B movie. You could tell by the artwork on the cover looked like it was a photocopy of something else. I mean, but yeah, it's
like all the AI stuff that's on the internet right now with all the different ones that have just passed.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I tried. I tried to get a mashup of like Ozzy doing Voodoo Child. So it was like a double.
Yeah.
So I could have got them both. Because like we've used Voodoo Child to come in before.
Yeah.
And I don't think we've ever used Ozzy.
We've used Real American.
Yeah. We just did Real American 3 weeks ago for 4th of July.
Yep.
So I was like, yeah, I know it's Hogan, but it's Ozzy too. Yeah, and I don't think we use it. And I was trying to get Ozzy doing Voodoo Child, like with the AI mashup, but I couldn't get it.
Rick Derringer passed this year too, who did Real American. So it's like, you see all the artwork now popping up with Hogan going up the steps with all the
with everybody waiting,
Piper and all those guys waiting for him.
Romero's headed to Tampa tomorrow, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm going to Hogan's Bar." I go, "Good luck getting in there because it's gonna be packed, I'm sure."
Or closed, one or the other, because his son Nick does a lot with the bar. He runs the karaoke nights and all that. So maybe the family shuts it down for the week. Who knows? But I'm sure it's going to be swamped either way.
Yeah, and I'm sure that's going to be like one of those, both of them, majorly televised funerals, one in England and one in Tampa.
Yeah.
Well, you just picture people are just, even if the restaurant's closed, people are just going to be coming there, drop flowers or whatever.
How many people are buying Real American beer this week just because?
Yeah.
Well, the other thing I think of too is like his best buddy Eric Bischoff. They just fired up this Real American freestyle wrestling promotion that hasn't even had its first event yet.
Yeah, that's probably done.
And Hogan was going to buy the Hooters in Times Square and turn it into Real American Bar.
Right.
And then, it's crazy to
so it makes. Are they saying it was like a heart attack?
They're saying it was a heart attack. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was cardiac arrest.
Oh, okay. Because I'm like, I don't really watch the news like that, especially when I'm up at camp and that. So I was like, what? But then I was hearing like he had complications from some kind of procedure and he wasn't talking right. So I'm like, well, what happened? Was it complications? And then he just.
Yeah. Yeah, I think, what was it, like 3 months ago, he was up in this area doing a tour for the Real American Beer. So he's been.
My oldest son went down to see him.
Yeah.
But this line was too long. You couldn't wait no longer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You ever hear Joe Rogan talk about meeting Hogan?
No.
He's like, Hulk Hogan was, I don't know, 6'7" when he was younger.
Yeah.
He said from his back surgeries, he shrunk from the last time he met him to the next time.
He's like,
from the first time he met
6'3" now.
Right. He lost like inches because his back compressed so much that he lost all that space.
He actually was on Rogan and did a really good interview.
Recently.
Like
a couple months.
Yep.
Last few months.
Theo Vaughn, he did, I think, at some point late last year. Him and Flair were both on.
Yeah.
And you're looking at the pouring out from the wrestling community. Listen, the last couple of years, Hogan was doing a lot of character repair.
But he was also doing a lot of burying of people.
Yeah.
He's not one. In death, he's looked upon better than he was the last few years.
Absolutely.
because he was burying a lot of people.
Yeah.
He was taking claim for everything. We joked about him claiming the Outlaw Blitz.
Yeah, we said it was time for him to go away because he was doing so much of that stuff.
Right.
But yeah, you can't overshadow what he was in the 80s and early 90s.
Well, shout out to Barstool. They were talking about it, and it's I never can remember the guy. He's a Southern hillbilly guy, but he's got a beard, slick back hair. He does a lot of college football. Mm-hmm. And he was talking about it. He goes, listen, Hulk Hogan didn't save wrestling once. He saved it twice.
Right.
He said Hulkamania brought all wrestling from the territories and made it one big program. He said, and then when he turned heel, he goes, you were a goon if you watch wrestling before he turned heel. He turned heel, and all of a sudden, everybody was back in.
Yeah.
And Stone Cold went off, and The Rock became big.
Yep.
He goes, he didn't save it once. He saved it twice.
And
I never thought of it that way because I was like, I don't know. But Stone Cold and that was kind of off of that.
The NWO kicked it off, again, made the Monday Night Wars.
Right.
And then you could look at The Rock. Arguably his best match was WrestleMania 18 with Hogan.
What really put him over was
exactly.
that. And Hogan's Mount Rushmore, I watched that this morning, is Andre, Flair, Rock, and Austin.
Okay.
Or Austin and Rock, however, which way.
Yep.
Well, so they made the cartoon of them.
Oh, yeah, Rock and Wrestling. Hulk Hogan's Rock and Wrestling.
The main components of that was the Sergeant Slaughter and Hogan and all them guys. Yeah. That's what promoted that cartoon.
Right, but it wasn't called WWS Rock and Wrestling. It was Hulk Hogan's Rock and Wrestling.
Right. Vince put out a classy statement, which was nice to see because he's been really radio silent for the most part the last few years.
I'm very interested to see what they do for Raw on Monday night. I mean, unless SmackDown's taped. If it's live, you might see it tonight.
Yeah.
But if not, how do you not put out a montage for
that?
Have
to.
Right.
You have to.
Did Trump do anything for him yet?
Trump did make a statement. I didn't read it, but I know he made a statement.
I knew that something had to be coming from him.
That was another huge polarizing thing over the last couple of years.
Oh, yeah, when he said Trumpamania.
And he went out and spoke at the Republican National Convention.
Listen, they are two icons of the 80s. Trump, his biggest iconic time, same type of arc, as you said.
Yeah.
Big in the 80s, an icon in the 80s, kind of went away, did the TV show, The Apprentice, got a whole new group of thing, and then rebirthed as the president later.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like a decade. So they're similar arc.
Yep.
Ozzy, all three of them had the same similar arc.
All three WWE Hall of Famers. Ozzy, Hogan, and Trump.
Yeah, wild stuff.
Yeah, right. Remember, I forgot about Trump being into wrestling.
Yep.
Stuff.
Yeah. Well, we have that conversation to now say, all right, Gen X, here's the Deadpool.
Yeah.
Who's on the top? I'd say shortest odds are Phil Collins.
The last few times I've seen
he's
him,
been very ill.
He didn't look too healthy.
Michael J. Fox has to be up there.
Right. The feet burned on the floor, but it is what it is. He has a disease that will eventually.
Clint Eastwood, just by age.
Right. Right. He's 92 now, something like that. 91,
Is
92.
Willie Nelson still alive?
Yeah, I think he's still kicking.
Is he?
Yeah.
So he's got to be up there.
Yeah, because he just did something, I think, with his daughter last year or something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you're starting to look at it and you're like, Jesus.
Yes.
What's next?
Just keeps making us feel older and older.
Well, the thing is
John, Billy Joel,
like
these are all...
that's the thing. Our icons are starting to go.
Yeah.
It's not like we're 20 anymore and it's our parents' icons that are going. Now we're the people where it's going. Oh,
now,
shit.
Here's another question. Are today's icons on the same level as our icons?
John Cena would be.
Sure.
Musically.
Obviously, The Rock.
Yeah.
Being who he is now.
I'm trying to think like musically. I think Theo Huxtable would kind of be maybe like a Will Smith was still our time frame. You'd have to find a kid that was like our kids grew up with watching every day.
Right.
Maybe Demi Lovato because she was on one of them. I think Demi Lovato was on one of them.
Miley Cyrus.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah, something like
that would be the equivalent of
the Huxtable kid's been doing some different programming lately. He did a couple of short series on Netflix and stuff like that, where he was starring and he was playing a detective. And
Malcolm Jamal Warner, is that his name?
Yeah.
I couldn't remember his name. Yeah.
And then
Bill Cosby's kid, no matter what.
Musically, probably like a Taylor Swift,
Lady Gaga.
Yeah, I mean,
I think she's. Would you say she's this generation's Madonna?
Who?
Yeah.
Who?
Lady Gaga?
No, I don't. Madonna was at the level of Taylor Swift.
Yeah,
or above.
Maybe.
Yeah,
but I'm saying like.
I mean, the only
dude, not for nothing. Miley Cyrus is probably this generation's Madonna.
Yeah, she could be.
You know, but that's what's weird is like you start looking at
that's
what's
what I'm
theirs
saying.
Versus what's ours.
They don't seem nearly as iconic, and maybe it's because they're still quote unquote in their prime.
Yeah, but here's the other thing. Pop culture's changed. These fucking things have ruined life. Like back then, you only got it on TV. Kids don't even watch TV anymore. So some TikTok star or some fucking, Instagram model has more followers than what was a TV star of our time.
Right. Like I don't have a quote unquote cable provider. I have streaming services.
Right.
You still have DirecTV, right? But a lot of people just have internet and then pay for apps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
that's all my kids
the way in network television, like I'll pick up YouTube TV in the fall for the NFL, and then as soon as January hits, I cut it right back off because I don't watch enough TV.
Listen, I spend too much money on DirecTV only for sports.
Right.
Reality. In 3 weeks when college football starts, I'll have every college football game I could ever watch.
Right.
That's what I keep it for.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And in the off time, the Yankees from April to get through the now.
Yeah.
And once college football starts, that's what I have it on.
Yeah. And you look at these other services, Amazon Prime is picking up at the NFL.
And the Yankees.
Netflix picked up WWE.
Yeah.
So like all these streaming services are dipping their toes into the water.
What's crazy though is if the fucking main cable company didn't just act like a dick, because you're spending more money than having it all in one spot.
Right.
So
right.
If they didn't get greedy, they could have just kept it as a monopoly where you just watched everything.
We luck out as like
essentially a monopoly.
We luck out in the aspect of like with T-Mobile, my Netflix is free, my Hulu, is free, my MLB season pass is free because it's all included.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, if regular cable, if my Spectrum bill wasn't over $200 2 years ago, I would still have it. But I couldn't justify the expense for what I used it for. It's just not enough.
Right. And Spectrum with their internet was always such a fucking problem. You could never have a zero balance with Spectrum.
Right.
You'd pay them all the way up and you'd be, okay, $200 bill. I'm like, how's that? You never had a zero balance.
Right.
They're billing you months ahead, and it just became
and the regulatory fees and all the bullshit that went along with it.
Right.
Fluctuated every month. You would sign on for the $79 package and see it creep up over 18 months to like the $200. So it's just wild.
Yeah. Right. And then every time you turn around, it would be out. So and then you're supposed to still pay the same amount of money. For being out of service.
Yeah, it's tough. We decided to forego a top 5 for this episode strictly because we're talking about icons of Gen X that just are no more.
Yeah.
With 3 big hits this week. 3 big hits.
Who would be the remaining? Who do you think the remaining top icons would be from our generation? Probably Madonna would be one.
Madonna 100% would be probably number 1 at this point. Because at Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
They're the 2 icons of the 80s that are left. And Donald Trump.
Yeah.
Because he was huge in the 80s. So like those 3 probably from the 80s. Oprah.
Yeah. Musically, the Stones, Aerosmith. I know you don't like them, but Kiss. These are all guys that are now in their 70s and 80s that are now pretty much not touring anymore, touring very sparingly. Elton John, Billy Joel are all getting up in years.
Yeah.
I think musically we had a lot more to draw from, quality wise. I that's just maybe the old guy speaking, looking upon the past is better. But listen, we're gonna start getting our athletes going down the same road. The Michael Jordans, the Wayne Gretzky's.
Well, Wayne Gretzky looks like plastic if you look at him. Yeah. George Foreman's probably right there somewhere, right?
He passed.
Yeah,
he did
he's
just
gone.
recently, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Recently.
Within this year, I think.
Yeah. Oh, right. So maybe it just triggered. Like I'm just trying to think, like what baseball players, football players.
His name will be out there for many, many years.
And the
just
grills.
all the grills and stuff.
Acting wise, Pacino, De Niro,
Pesci.
Joe Pesci. These are all guys that are now advanced. Clint Eastwood, like you said, advanced in years now. That there's not
Scorsese.
Oh,
he's an older guy. He's been around for a long, long time.
Yep.
You know, and there are the things that you're starting to see, like our icons are getting clicked off one by one.
Yep.
You know, I mean, NFL wise, our prime time stuff was like 90s, so it really not.
No, not. I would think not yet. Montana Aikman, Marino.
No, maybe Montana, because he was 80s.
Yeah, he came in 79.
Walter Payton's been gone forever. I mean, he had a bad disease, but I'm saying like
LT.
Any day with that guy, you never know. So, yeah, I mean, and then movie icons: Ralph Macchio, Tom Cruise. Guys from the 80s.
Tom Cruise would definitely be an 80s icon.
Right. Yep. You know, well, Ralph Macchio, I think, was bigger in the 80s.
Yeah.
In the 80s.
Yep, and had a resurgence with Cobra Kai.
Right.
So
again, these arcs are weird.
Howard Stern.
Yeah.
You know, he's
mid 80s to early 90s.
Not in the limelight much anymore, but he is an 80s and early 90s icon.
Yeah. Yeah. It's depressing to fucking think about, bro.
Yeah, it just makes you think, you know, you don't like, you know, I saw a bunch of people say it this week, and it wasn't even just, honestly, it was more with the Malcolm Jamal Warner about, you know, hold your loved ones a little bit tighter, because shit like that can happen to anybody on any given day.
Yeah, you get a leg cramp and boom,
old.
you're done, you know, or whatever. So.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, he's right at our ages and stuff, where everybody else we're talking about are people that were older than us and performing as we were children and stuff.
Right.
You know, but I was literally at a funeral when we got the message. I was with Burke, and Burke got the message about Ozzy. He's like, opened his phone. He's like, Ozzy just died. And we're standing at a funeral.
Well, and here's the thing. You know, you say Theo, people will be like, Theo Huxtable. You know, like you say Theo, you say Ozzy, one name. You know, Cher. There's one.
Yeah.
You know, Hogan. Hogan died. You're not like, who? Phil Hogan? You know, you're like, you know, it's Hogan.
It's the Hulkster. Yeah.
Right. So like those one names.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, how many people know who Madonna's real name was?
I have no clue.
Maria something or other.
It's Madonna.
Yeah.
We've heard that how many
Maria
times?
Chacon, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know why I know that.
It was probably the headings in Playboy.
That's a king of useless knowledge. That's why.
Yeah, you are the king of useless knowledge.
I was looking at Vanna White the other day, because she's still
there's another one.
The Wheel of Fortune. Remember how big it was when she did Playboy?
Yeah.
Huge.
I was trying to remember. She had either a white cat or a white dog with her in the Playboy pictures. I just remember because it was odd that
you would remember
animal was with her and stuff and all the different scenes. But I don't think she was totally nude in her pictures, and she got paid
sure she
millions
wasn't.
of dollars.
Yeah,
I think she was topless, but I thought she still had like panties or something on, and
man.
got like millions of dollars for that spread.
Back when Playboy was a thing.
Yeah. Now kids our age don't even know what Playboy is,
right?
Or the Playboy clubs. Or remember the Playboy bunny used to be on all sorts of things.
Yeah,
it's like the Adidas logo or Nike logo.
Right. Until the magazine left, they always had a hidden bunny on the front cover.
Yep.
Every cover. So that's another icon from the 80s that's dead.
Yeah.
Playboy magazine.
It went out with Hef.
Yeah. You know, so it's just showing us that we're to that age that, you know, our parents used to be like, oh my God. And you'd be like, what the fuck did that guy do? And you don't realize like how impactful they were at their time.
Right.
Well,
like our kids don't really know Hogan.
Yeah.
Your older son might. Even Max never really saw Hogan.
When he had his last big
red and yellow when he came back.
Yeah, Max was 1-2 years old.
Yeah.
some a little bit TNA, but never
right.
really.
They
got to see
don't
the Hogan
really
Hogan.
know Hogan.
Right.
They don't know what he meant. Like when the Iron Sheik was out there going, "Oh, two on America," and then you hear, dun, 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 and here he came with the flag.
Yeah.
You know?
Before they know modern day Sheiky showing up on Howard Stern, breaking everybody's back and making them humble.
Yeah. Jabroni. I bet you Sheik's up there to break his leg.
Oh yeah, not too jabroni.
Yeah. They had pictures the other day of Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
Yeah.
And my God, does he look old?
Yeah, he might be
Stuff.
one.
Yeah. And
But for a wrestler,
remember him coming in with that look you were talking about Hogan with the music coming on and stuff. And first
2x4.
visual I got was Hacksaw Jim Duggan with that 2x4.
Yep.
Yeah, coming out on.
Yep.
Not for nothing, Flair has got to be on the death pool.
Oh, Jesus,
Right?
he keeps kicking out. I think he's sucking up all the souls now that Jake Roberts is okay.
Yeah.
But yeah. And friends of the show, Dave Donnell, posted some nice pictures of Hogan at the Garden.
Yeah.
Brian Solomon popped on and made a comment. So yeah, it's just hitting everybody.
All right, let's stop with the despair and Debbie Downer Winnie stuff here and move on to Five crazy questions via Winnie.
All right, number one. What's the most ridiculous thing you've ever done for a free T-shirt or free swag?
Showed my cans. No,
Usually, this seems like it could be possible.
usually you're always just going, me, throw it to me.
My first memory of anything like that was PDH and my buddy in a wheelchair doing wheelies and stuff to get us tickets for Motley Crue.
That's right.
And then the guy climbed the fence and beat somebody up, didn't he?
Yeah.
No,
hey, my buddy Downsy over here.
Everybody's getting themselves a Downsy. You did that whole 7 seconds.
Yeah.
Nothing too outlandish.
What, T-shirt or something?
Yeah,
I don't
free
know.
swag.
Really? I'm not a fucking scurv, Winnie.
Yeah.
I don't care about Sal.
Sal's done a lot.
Yeah, a lot.
I always like the T-shirt cannons.
Actually, that's what I've done. I've picked on Sal, and he sent me free swag.
That's right. So much that he felt indebted and had to.
Yep.
All right. What's a weird food combination that you secretly love but would never admit to it in public?
But I have.
You've done the pickles and peanut butter.
No, peanut butter on hot dog.
On a hot dog. That's
it's
right.
actually really good.
That is strange.
You've got mayo on spinach.
That's different. You do weird shit with tuna fish too, right?
Tuna fish and spicy mustard.
Yeah. How about you?
I was just thinking about the watermelon with salt on the other day.
Oh
We had the grandkids.
I think that's pretty
and stuff.
normal.
Does that like brings out?
I never heard of
the
it before.
sweetness of it, or
well, it's salt, sweet. Yeah. And the other one is if you take a cucumber and put like sugar on it, like dip them in sugar, it'll give you a watermelon taste.
Really?
Yeah.
That I want to try on air.
My granddaughter puts like a Spanish spice on the watermelon.
Oh
That's
yeah,
what she was telling me about.
Oh, tahini probably.
Tahini, a lot.
Yeah.
The Latinos do a lot of that stuff.
Yeah. Not to stereotype, but hey, it is what it is. All right. Let's see. What's the most embarrassing song on your current playlist, and do you sing along with it?
Oh my God, I sing along to every song. It's terrible, but I sing along to every song. Most embarrassing? I mean, Pink Pony Club. I'm hooked on that song right now.
What is it? Who is it?
I have no fucking idea. The entire time I was in Austin, every time I got in the car, I heard Pink Pony Club. I don't know what the fuck it is, but it's the Pink Pony Club. It's probably some gay rights fucking mantra, but I don't know. I'm just singing to it. It's got a hook on it.
Like the old YMCA song.
Yeah, something.
We all sung it as kids and never knew what the name was.
Burke and Sal sing that.
They're half of the fucking village
people. The village people, yeah, 100%.
I can remember my mom singing Puff the Magic Dragon with us and stuff like that. And then years later, my mom like, I cannot believe this. I can't believe it. She says, do you know what that song's supposed to be about?
Hey, Hughes, you want me to tell you what happened to me as a kid? Puff the Magic Dragon, they lived up the road from Mount Marion School. They came and did a free fucking concert.
Are you shitting?
Yeah, and we painted a gigantic magic dragon when he came out. Remember, Puff was a cartoon on TV.
Right.
we as a school painted it. We in the gym floor, or in the cafeteria floor, they drew it out and we painted this whole thing. And Peter, Paul, and Mary came and sang Puff the Magic Dragon in Mount Marion School cafeteria.
To a bunch of kids.
And parents, and it was this big thing.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
No surprise they come from Woodstock.
But here's the thing. It was a cartoon on TV or a movie or something.
Yep.
Puff the Magic Dragon.
Yeah. But if you look back at like Warner Brothers, like Bugs Bunny and all that shit, the double entendre undertones of so much shit on the cartoons.
You don't remember Bugs Bunny saying to somebody, how do you make antifreeze? And they're like, I don't know, pull up her skirt. Shit like that. Yeah. Yeah.
So you got one?
No, I just sitting, you're talking about all I'm visualizing is all the cartoon glasses from carols and stuff for some reason.
There's no song you sing along to that's kind of...
Oh, so the only thing I can think of is
Come a Chameleon by Wham.
Yeah,
George
Michael's,
Yeah.
You get all that.
What about you?
Song.
So at one point, Christ, I couldn't find it now, but at one point I had a CD that was nothing but TV theme songs.
Yeah.
And I knew every word, everyone. Again, all 80s shit.
You get it.
Yeah. Great American Hero was probably one of my favorite. I actually had that on 45.
Yeah.
What?
Back in the day.
You take the good, you take the bad.
That's it. All of them. And I don't even think they're the originals. They were like made by somebody. Yeah, recovered. How fucking
covers?
How much of a fucking tool are you if you're the band that's doing covers of TV shows?
How much of a tool are you if you got in your fucking car?
That's fair. That's fair.
And singing along with you.
Yes. Covered by the fucking TV cover band. All right.
I mean, and I could sing like all the songs for the Wiggles. Toot, toot, chugga, chugga, big red car.
That comes along with
Barney songs, all that. Like
that comes along with being a parent in our generation.
Yeah. Dude, listen, hey, Mr. Knickerbocker, boppity bop. Listen, I get hard when I hear that song because you'd put that on and go get a quickie out. That's it. I like go the way that you boppity bop.
Fuck, it's almost over. One more verse.
We got to get it done.
That's it. All right. What's a grown-up thing that you still haven't mastered? Example would be like folding a fitted sheet, which I definitely cannot do.
Occasionally I get it right. Most times I don't.
Yeah.
Folding towels.
Yeah.
Towels never fold like nice for me.
Really?
There's always some fucked up corner. It never goes square. So, I don't know, something. It's rolled on the edge.
It never lays right.
Yeah.
How about you?
See, it's shirts for me.
Yeah, I can't fold a shirt properly.
I can have my pants perfect, my shorts perfect, everything else. I get my socks all in my nice little balls and put them in the drawer and stuff. I cannot get a shirt to go into a drawer without it getting this way and every which way. I got to put it on a hanger. That's the only easy way for me.
Hughes has 47 hangers with his shirts.
Probably do. Yeah.
That's why I iron everything. Yeah, folding shirts because I iron everything because I cannot put it away.
I don't understand how you can't.
Way.
You just tuck the arms in, shoulder to shoulder.
Never.
I was going to buy one of those things they have in the department
stores
with the flips.
They actually work pretty quickly too.
Yeah.
Well, you just throw it on there, pop, pop, pop.
Yeah.
Done.
I toyed with that idea a few times just because I have so much difficulty.
And I've done it like every which way. Right out of the dryer, there's no wrinkles. Let me see what I can do. And the next day, unfold it, and it's a fucking mess. I'm like, oh, okay, that didn't work either.
I must obviously fold shirts pretty good because you'll tell me, oh, you're all wrinkled. I've only ever done that one time.
Yeah. You as a person were wrinkled.
Yeah. My entire head to toe was wrinkled.
You were in bad shape.
I was in bad shape.
There may have been a limp in everything.
Yeah.
It was bad.
There may have been a black sheep row involved in that.
What's your most irrational fear?
Somebody in my back seat.
Yeah.
I'll look in the back seat. There's nothing in there. I'll be driving down and I'll be like, what the fuck? I'm like, that guy was hiding under that seat.
Yeah.
You know?
How about you?
Choking.
Oh, yeah. He can't take pills.
That's right.
Yeah.
Fuck.
What about you?
I guess it's the snakes, mice shit.
Oh, cats too.
No.
As much as I hate cats, I just don't trust them.
I just think that like snakes is more common. I still, we talked about it a couple weeks ago too. Maybe turn the light off
and then
before
sprint
you're
to
in
the
the
back
room. Yeah, shit like that. For sure. Like, there's nobody else in the fucking house. I just locked the door.
Yeah, or putting your foot down
Yep.
and feeling something. You're like, what just grabbed me? Just all that stuff that you have no control over.
Right. A fear of the unknown.
Yeah, a weird creak in the house at 2 a.m. You're like,
I had the good one in the back seat on the way down.
yeah.
I have all my tools, in the back seat
yeah.
of the truck. And something moved just right as I went around a turn on Hearts Content Road, about 50 miles an hour in the 30 zone, and the air compressor started. But I knew what it was almost immediately. But the initial, all of a sudden,
initial balls in your throat
vibrating against the back of the seat,
Yep.
And it's like, wait. And it's like, God
fucking
damn it.
checks
And
his
I'm trying to
chainsaw
reach
massacres
behind me.
behind him.
Doing 45, I slowed down a little bit, one handed, trying to reach
turn it
around the
off.
seat with the back, trying to get the thing to stop.
You got anything else? One
Yeah,
more?
I'll do one more. No, I think I've done that question. All right, here. What's the weirdest thing you've ever found in your couch cushions?
Oh, wow. I don't know, man. It's usually like pretzels, some change, the remote,
Nothing
It's the normal
odd.
shit, Leo. A kid.
Shit you misplaced 8
Oh
months
shit!
ago.
There's my kid. I thought they were down there playing. No, I don't know.
The coins and everything. It's amazing.
Dildo.
It's stuff you know what I mean? Like, how many
You're supposed
times
to keep track of that?
how many times is it like you're moving the couch and you find something that's been lost for like a long time?
Yep.
Fuck,
There's that video game.
Yeah. Controllers, video
Yeah.
game controllers.
I can, I think I've rebought a Roku remote like 9 times to only find the other one after the new one shows up from Amazon.
Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's pretty normal stuff, I would think.
Half-eaten food.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, if you've got kids, you've
A
found
French
half-eaten
fry, fucking
food. Half a fucking sandwich on a plate one time.
Wow.
on a plate
On a paper plate.
in the couch.
Yes, under the cushion, perfectly placed. Had to have been done on purpose.
Wow.
Yeah, like somebody picked it up and put it
Yeah.
under there.
Yeah.
See, the worst for us is when we used to have ferrets.
Tools.
Because the ferrets
Yeah.
would like to come around and come up from behind the couch and come up in between the cushions to surprise you, especially if there's people sitting on the couch. Oh, but
How do you have ferrets?
well, we used to. George thought I was talking about a gerbil.
Oh, Jesus.
But
Jesus.
with
I called
literally
out of Richard Gere.
the ferrets would love to come and sneak through. They'd run underneath the couch and come up and through from behind the cushions to surprise you and stuff. And they would take everything and hide it in the couch cushions.
The ferrets would?
Oh yeah, anything shiny.
Really?
Oh my God,
The
yeah.
fuck is it? A niffler?
Well, no, if you set down a coin or a ring or an earring or anything like that,
God.
they would pick it up and you would find it in the couch cushions
Holy fuck.
because that was like the hiding zone
And
for
a
them.
ferret said, "Fuck you, April."
That's it. You need?
Yeah, I beep at her this morning. She's happy with me today.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I got probably 6 FUs, but she's happy with me today.
yeah.
I actually saw her smile today.
Okay.
We accomplished something.
Yeah.
You got.
I got her a good old free 99 nice gazebo
Nice.
that I'm gonna take shit for now. Because I'm gonna, that looks great. Why didn't we take that? And I'm gonna take shit for it.
Because there's $3.99.
Of course I did.
Yeah.
He turned it down and asked me if I was interested. So we went all the way to New Paltz and got it. And
Yeah.
we come up and we erected this beautiful little gazebo
Sweet.
in my front yard. And he's like, now he's gonna
Yeah.
he's gonna
I'm
get shedded
fucked.
again.
Yeah,
He's getting
I
shedded
am
again.
absolutely fucked.
All right. There's crazy questions for the week.
All right, let's move along. As we have done before,
We have.
Derek McDonald's favorite song in the podcast. Number 1, The Cosby Show.
Wow. Looking back now, underrated.
Yeah.
Yeah, I loved it.
Yeah.
I loved it. The episode when Theo with Malcolm Jamal Moore is passing this week, the episode with Stevie Wonder came to mind.
Yeah.
They were in the music studio and they were remixing shit, and Theo's was jamming on the one, and he put it on the board, and it was a jamming on the one. Yeah. Underrated. Listen, obviously Bill Cosby's taken a lot of shit, and rightfully so, but an iconic show from our childhood.
I made a very dark joke to you when we heard that. I was
Yes.
like, maybe he took a sip of Bill's drink when he. You don't know though.
He always felt drowsy after eating them pudding pops.
Yeah. Yeah. Yo, we slept like kings back then, right? Who knew?
There's some for the 80s we don't have no more.
That's
pudding
right.
pops. You know?
Pudding pop,
Vanilla
jello.
whiskey twist.
Yeah, those things are so good.
They were good.
What do you say? Over under?
Yeah, definitely under. I loved the Cosby Show as a kid and stuff. It was it was home.
I'm gonna ask a question of you guys, and it's probably not our place, and we'll probably get shit for it in certain ways. But do you think when you had Family Matters and the Cosby Show and things like that, it helped society and it didn't glorify that other life, that thug life bullshit?
100%.
Right.
You know what I mean? I think those shows kept kids more in
good,
line.
wholesome
Some
shows.
family shows,
Right.
Family Fridays, right? You know, you had Blossom, and I remember one of the biggest things was her brother Joey had a porn magazine,
Yeah.
and the father found it, and he's hiding. You just see his feet under the
And
bed,
they always,
sticking out from the bed.
but they always found a way to shoot in seriousness.
George
in
Lopez,
certain
right?
topics.
George Lopez for the Latinos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The Cosbys and Family Matters for the African American families.
Right. They were basically the Waltons
Right.
of the 80s.
Right.
The Brady Bunch was
Right.
the original.
And then the way that they did it with Archie Bunker and George Jefferson,
Yes.
it was a way to and Sanford and Son to bust balls, but in a way with love.
Right.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like it's just we've lost that with TV.
Right.
We've lost that with TV.
Yep.
You know,
Name a sitcom.
I can't.
Right.
I don't know any.
No idea.
No
Don't
idea.
even know if they exist anymore, to be honest.
Yeah.
Name a modern day sitcom. There aren't any that I can think of.
No. And what do you watch when you watch a sitcom now? What do you watch?
Yeah.
I know what I watch. Friends, Seinfeld #1, Friends, Everybody Loves Raymond.
Right.
That's what I watch.
King
of Queens, people would watch, you know what I mean? But each their own. Like
Yeah.
Rob Farrar, King of Queens. He'll watch that. I'll watch Everybody Loves Raymond today, but Seinfeld would be my #1.
Yep.
You know, like you don't tell me something newer.
You can't.
You don't really know.
Maybe what's the
My Wife and Kids with Jim Belushi I used to love.
Johnny Galecki and
Big Bang Theory.
Big Bang Theory.
I watched that.
The
Yeah.
most,
That's
the most
probably the
current one I can
last.
think of. Right.
The last, that or Young Sheldon's,
Right.
the last
Yep.
sitcom that I
Yeah,
remember.
spin-off.
Yeah. Absolutely.
All right, #2, Black Sabbath.
Oh, underrated.
Really?
Yeah.
I figured you never listening to him would say overrated.
No, I can appreciate music and their impact on the history of music.
See,
Absolutely.
I would say, me personally, overrated. I don't listen to that.
Right.
You know,
No,
I
I do.
really don't.
They're not going to be my first.
I'm not saying the band is overrated. I'm saying to me,
Right.
they're overrated. Like if I never heard another one of their songs, I'd be like, I would know because I don't listen to them.
Right.
Yeah. See, I didn't have the opportunities to see them when Ozzy and all of them was, at the top. I got to see them up in the Broome County Fair Arena. I don't know, Broome County Arena, I guess it is, in Binghamton. And we went up and seen Heaven and Hell because they had to perform as Heaven and Hell because Ozzy's wife had a lawsuit against them and stuff.
Yeah.
And then the little short guy, Ronnie James Dio.
Dio
was
awesome.
the lead from, and Ronnie James Dio was from right up there by below Binghamton or Syracuse someplace. So the people were crazy when he came out on stage.
That's awesome.
Yeah, because he was like the local lure and stuff.
Yeah.
And then Alice Cooper opened up for him. What a great show and stuff. But to see
Crowds make shows.
yeah. But if I would go to Ozzy's funeral if it was someplace nearby.
I'll make a statement that's going to get me a ton of shit. Alice Cooper is a Team Ozzy Osbourne.
Team Ozzy,
Like a
Osbourne.
knockoff, like a cheap
Oh,
version.
Right.
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah.
Because he was the actor.
He had a
Ozzy
couple
was
good,
out there for him.
Schools Out, and there was some good Alice Cooper stuff.
Schools
but-
Out is his top line all
Yeah.
day. But I mean, he's still here that played everywhere You know,
Well, because school's always out for the summer.
every June.
School's out for the summer.
Lebanon Valley Speedway, they would do their Eva Destruction. That was always the opening song for the whole event.
Yeah.
All right, number 3, Hulkamania.
Underrated. Dude.
Overrated. For the time, way underrated for what it was.
Absolutely.
Only in hindsight did you get sick of seeing Hulk Hogan.
Right, and again, it goes with anything. They play the song too much, you end up not liking the song anymore.
Right.
Overexposure kills everything.
Well, I think when they started making him into a bad guy in some ways, that's when.
Well, the thing was, he was always kind of a bad guy.
Yeah.
He would scratch down their backs.
Yeah, right.
It was okay for him to do it, and. You know, like in hindsight, Jesse Ventura would be like, "Oh, it's okay if Hogan does it. How Gorilla?" You know,
the 10 punches in the corner, which was illegal.
He's like, he clearly broke the 5 count.
Right.
You know,
the biggest heel move he did when he was a babyface was shaking Sid's hand and pulling him over the top rope.
Yeah,
he
was okay for Hogan,
right?
But everybody else,
he did heel shit.
Yeah. Number 4, Phil Collins.
Underrated.
Like
Phenomenal.
You know,
just think of
Griffin would agree as well.
Yes, but just think of one drum solo.
Yeah,
Mike Tyson.
Just in general, just that one song, Phil Collins will be forever underrated. Because from that point on, everybody in the air tonight gets goosebumps going. Right.
Right. And then what was that Miami Vice? Right. They opened with that was like a similar thing.
I still don't know what Susudio is.
Yeah. Right.
But he's got some great songs out there.
Right.
Phil Collins does.
Yep.
And it does Phil Collins get the credit for some overall Genesis songs? Do people just think it's Phil Collins? I'd have to go and look at the actual playlist to see what was credited to Genesis and what was solo.
What's crazy with Phil Collins that I don't think a lot of people realize is it's not easy to drum and sing.
No.
Because the timing of drumming and singing.
Listen, we have Levon Helm right here.
Yeah.
Right. How many singing drummers are there? Like Peter Criss.
Yep.
Even when he did Beth, which was his signature song, he came out from behind the set and sat down.
Yeah.
To sing the song.
I saw the little Filipino dude, Bruno Mars, do it.
Oh.
He was phenomenal when he did. He
played
played the drums and did it for one song, and I was like, holy shit.
He's one that if he puts out another like hot album, he'll be an iconical guy.
I seen
he's that talented.
He's got a lot of amazing songs, and he's super good artistically and musically. Like he plays all the instruments, guitar, drums.
Well, yeah, so much Latin stuff's got so many drums and congas and
trumpets.
Timbales and stuff. Yeah,
and trumpets.
Yeah. Trumpets.
Yeah.
And lots of Suavitel.
Lots of Suavitel. And what was the other one that I had? Nuevo.
Like 9.
Nuevo.
9.
Yeah, whatever that was.
All right, and number 5, duets.
Nuevo Blanco.
That's what it was.
See, when I think of
duets, way underrated.
Underrated.
Yeah.
Some of my favorite
I get is Kenny Rogers.
Kenny Rogers, who is definitely a bigger icon than Elvis.
Oh, for sure. Man, Kenny Rogers was the bomb. Elvis, I put him right in underneath, but Kenny Rogers, duets. Elvis, solo. Kenny Rogers, solo also, but duets.
I think Kenny Rogers has more hits.
We'd have to do a countdown on that because it's got to be pretty darn close, right?
I'm not even entertaining this conversation. But duets, way underrated.
I bet you he's got better duets.
Two of my favorite, I wasn't really doing it. Two of my favorite duets albums were Frank Sinatra's. He did too.
Yes.
And they were awesome. But Taylor's, recently, it was Lady Gaga and Tony Bennett.
Yeah.
Did a really good one.
Somebody just very recently.
Kenny Rogers and Dolly Parton.
Well, they did. Yeah, but
some in the Stream, one of my favorites.
100%. Kenny Rogers and Dolly. Lita Ford and Ozzy. That's what we came into today.
Yes.
Well, you wouldn't know. You didn't have your headphones on.
No, I heard
you did. But man, fucking Miley Cyrus just did a duet with somebody.
She did one with Dolly.
Oh, I think it was Jimmy Fallon dressed as Kenny Rogers, and they did Islands in the Stream, and it was amazing.
That's her godmother, Dolly Parton?
Yeah. Yep.
Yes.
Yeah. Yep.
So.
Yeah, that's it for over under. It's just wild, man. We're getting to that point of our lives where our icons are starting to
Yeah,
Yeah, starting to click off the board. So
that's it.
who is next?
I don't want to be that guy.
Yeah.
Well, they're
Scary
all
to think
over.
about.
We named them. We named
them earlier in the
Yeah.
show. If it was on during a live port,
Yep.
before we got fucked. But anything else?
Rabbit Hole, honestly, has.
Why don't you hold off till next
Okay.
next
Okay.
episode?
I was just saying a lot of Hogan, a lot of Ozzy.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Take us home, Winnie.
All right, for GMAC and Husey, this has been the Outlaw Bliss Podcast, and as always,